The original Ford Galaxy was around for such a long time it was turning mouldy. In fact, buyers seem to have become bored with the whole large-scale 7-seater thing altogether. Vauxhall's Zafira showed you could squeeze 7 seats into something smaller and that suited many families. Now there is an all-new Galaxy. Volkswagen and Seat have bailed out of the joint venture that built the original Galaxy, leaving Ford to go it alone. And it has done something rather clever. Instead of just one Galaxy, there are in effect 2. The regular model is far more luxurious and executive than before, and if you fancy a sportier drive, the Ford S-Max tweaks the Galaxy design with a sleeker style and a more focused suspension setup. However, it's the interior that has been the focus of the real effort. The dash oozes quality and is now easily the best looking in the MPV sector. The seats are plush and the driving position is top notch. At last we have a Galaxy with pedals and a steering wheel angled like a car, not a bus. And as ever, the visibility from the high driving position is excellent. Ford has done well keeping the window lines low, despite all the extra strengthening that's gone into improving the crash safety. In the rear, astronauts will be moonwalking with joy. Ford now builds one of the roomiest 7-seaters in the sector. Not only the roomiest, but the most comfortable too. The middle 3 seats are high set and offer support in all the right places, a trick Renault needs to learn with its pricier Espace. There's reasonable space in the 3rd row too, but that's not the real story. At last the Galaxy's 5 rear seats fold flat into the floor. Remember when you had to struggle to lift out the weighty seats in the old model? Now, if you need more cargo space, it's simply a matter of pulling levers. And to drive? The Galaxy is the cruiser of the pair, yet it's still as likeable as the sporty S-Max. The ride is flowing and more pillowy into the corners, but still remarkably composed. It's fun too, in a not at all MPV sort of way, with crisp steering that makes winding roads a real pleasure. There's a 2-litre petrol engine for those who insist, but it's the diesels that will be the big sellers. The 2-litre TDCi has 140 brake horsepower and it works well in the Galaxy. Ample torque, a good 6-speed gearbox and up-to-date soundproofing technology make this a very agreeable driving experience. With 4x4s currently under emotional blackmail from misinformed politicians, why not buy a Galaxy? It makes so much sense on so many levels. Better to drive, roomier, more comfortable, loads cheaper and massively more economical. Ford has shown that there is still a place for the full-sized people carrier. On the upside, there's a real quality feel to the interior, a very pleasant driving experience and those clever folding seats. On the downside, the luggage space is still small with all 7 seats up. The Ford S-Max is significantly cheaper and there's a big list of pricey options.